area high school baseball from KMCH Sports as North Linn is taking on Alburnett. With all the play-by-play action, here is KMCH Sports Director John Swisher.
And thank you very much, and welcome in to North Linn and this gloomy, overcast, miserly night here at North Linn. Weather-wise, a great night for baseball, a great night for the Zach Erickson benefit. John Swisher, Brian Wheatley along with you here tonight. Area baseball tonight as North Linn takes on Alburnett. The Lynx coming with a record of 13-5 overall. They're 4-3 at home. In the Tri-Rivers Conference, 5-3 overall. West Division, they're 1-3. Alburnett, the third-ranked team in Class 2A, 8-4 overall record. They're 6-2 on the road, 6-2 in the TRC, and 0-2 in the West Division, losing to Lisbon on Wednesday night. As we get started for this ball game here, as Jake Hilmer on the mound for North Linn. We're underway at 4:56, a few minutes earlier than the 5 o'clock scheduled time, but here we are, and we're underway with a strike there. Dylan Caves, the leadoff man for Alburnett. 0-1 the count, as there's a slow roller left side, going to go foul, and it'll be 0-2. As Travis Griffith, the ninth-year head coach at North Linn, in his 12th overall season, 196 wins, 168 losses for Coach Griff. As Tony Stenberg, the third-year head coach for Alburnett, he's 48-17, 20 players on the roster for Alburnett. And the Lynx have 13 on their squad this year. There's a ball outside, 1-2 the count to Dylan Caves, the leadoff man, the second baseman here for Alburnett. The 1-2 on the way from Helmer is sitting in the air left side. Left fielder coming on and will make the catch, put away for out number 1. First out here brings up Ian Boley now. Boley, the shortstop for Alburnett, a team that was 30-2 a year ago for head coach Tony Stenberg, a former Benton Community player, also played all 4 years at Wartburg College. There is a ball outside. All 3 members of the coaching staff for Alburnett from Benton Community, all graduated from there, along with Tony Stenberg, his brother Jake Stenberg, and Taylor Brecht. There's a strike, 1-1 the count. Brandon Yuska, Bill Yuska, the son-father umpire team here tonight from the Cedar Rapids area. And there's a swing and a miss. Ball low and inside, couldn't catch up to it. Is Boley, and it's 1-2 the countdown with 1 down here in the top of the first inning. Swing and a miss there. Boley goes down. Strike 3, swinging for the second out, and it brings up Colton Rose, the catcher here for Alburnett, who is going on to play baseball at Kirkwood next year. He'll attend Kirkwood and play baseball for the Eagles. 2 down here in the top of the first inning. North Linn, this is their 6th and 7th games this week. They're 19th and 20th overall. They've played a lot of games so far this season, as they played 18 games already with a 13-5 mark. Alburnett's only played 12. They're 13 and 14th here tonight. There's a ball upstairs, chin high for ball 2, 2-0 the count. We'll have both games here tonight as West Delaware baseball was postponed. They'll play South Tama next Friday night at Exide Field inside the Beckman Sports Complex. The field conditions and expecting some more rain tonight in the Manchester area, they decided to wait until next Friday night. 2-1 the count here from Helmer to the third man, Colton Rose. The high pitch there, went a chasing and came up empty. 2-2 the count. Helmer will come back here with 2 outs. 2-2 to Rose. This ball is into the left field. Left fielder over will make the catch. A little adjustment at the last second, able to haul it in for out number 3 as Novak hauls it in for the third out. We go to the bottom half. No score here from North Linn. This is Area Baseball from KMCH Sports.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building, and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
Get in shape and have fun at 24-Hour Total Fitness Center on East Main in Manchester. All levels, all ages. Begin your road to better health today at 24-Hour Total Fitness Center, East Main, Manchester.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has the different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Banking is all about relationships at F&M. We know that relationships take time to build and nurture. They are based on trust, commitment, and loyalty. Relationships don't happen overnight or by chance. They are key to reaching the financial goals of the individual client. Building relationships with our clients and community are essential. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff cares deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Linn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
And back into North Linn, bottom of the first inning, no score. Jake Hilmer, the 8th grade starting pitcher, leads things off here for the Lynx against Bryce Paul, the pitcher for Alburnett. This a little floater in left field. Will bounce and get by the left fielder. Hilmer will scoot into second with a leadoff variety there, as able to bounce past that left fielder. Left fielder Joey Phillip, and a runner on second here. The leadoff hit by Jake Hilmer.
Now batting number 13.
Brings up Prayer now for the Lynx, a runner on second in this bottom of the first inning. There's a swing and a miss. Brian Wheatley, glad to have you along here tonight. Fun night at the ballpark. The late arriving LA crowd here, they'll circle in, and it'll be a great night before it's all over. A great fundraising night, but a good night for baseball as well. So good to have you along.
Yeah, thanks for having me, as always. And like you said, tonight's a great cause, and I know Coach Griff put a lot of work into getting stuff ready, and had real good support not only in our community, but I know several other teams around the area have chipped in, and that's great to see.
So see Alburnett, they've done a lot of contributing, getting ready for this night. Supposed to be last night. It was postponed. There's a fly ball out of play, right side, 0-2 the count to Clinton Prier. The Maquoketa baseball team did a fundraising night in the last couple weeks. Coach Hummel at Cascade donated some items, and also Quincy Ludeman at Central City played a part in it as well. So good to see area coaching stepping up, and no surprise when something like that happens. You come together, and you know the other ones would do it for you if you're in that same situation. There's a foul ball right side out of play.
Yeah, absolutely. Like when things like this happen, you realize there's more to it than just a game, and you compete with each other on the field or the court or whatever it may be, but you see the bigger picture of things, and that's what's great about these small communities and small towns.
Yes, indeed. As Paul ready, the 0-2 pitch on the way outside, too far for ball 1-1 and 2 the count. It's a leadoff double by Jake Hilmer. First hit of the game here in game 1. 1-2 the count here in the bottom half of the first. It's pitched downstairs in the dirt. 2-2 the count. Lynx with their 13-5 record. And Alburnett at 8-4, the number 3 team in Class 2A. The smallest 2A team in the state is Alburnett. The enrollment of 160. North Linn in 1A with a 150 enrollment. There's ball 3. Full count here. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner on second. As Brewer trying to get on here any way he can. And he swings at a pitch long outside there for strike 3. And one down brings up Jacob Rawson, the catcher. He'll continue he'll go to college, I should say, at Kirkwood. Boston Prier will attend Iowa State. The 3 seniors on this team, 3 seniors, no juniors, 3 sophomores, 4 freshmen, 3 8th graders on the 13-man roster for ninth-year head coach Travis Grifford. One hopper right back to the pitcher. He's able to fire to first to get the out. Helmer advances, and now the throwing error. Helmer will score. North Linn jumps on the board for the first time here tonight. So North Linn on the board early with a miscue there. A throwing error by the first baseman. Good to capitalize early and set the tone.
Yeah, I think, especially a team like North Linn being as young as they are, like you mentioned, they get a nice lead here early and hopefully get them some confidence and see if they can't get things rolling. But, good base running there, putting a little pressure on the defense. And, these conditions, the wet ball and things like that, just about anything can happen. So we'll see how that kind of plays out as we go on here.
That's right. We've had a mist the last couple of hours, sitting at 65 degrees right now, 63 feel-like temp. Humidity is at 84%, winds out of the east at 9 miles per hour. As this game is 10 minutes old here in the bottom of the first, Justin Voss, the DH, one of the 3 seniors. After a swing and a miss, he takes strike 2 right over the heart of the dish there above the knees. 0-2 the count here to Voss. The pitch up and in. Strike 3, and down go the Lynx. But they get 1 run. They take a 1-0 lead in the second. This is Area Baseball from KMCH Sports.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes. Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Check them out on their web at bobstephenmotors.com.
A great night out awaits you at Hartridge Golf Course. Join us for Taco Tuesday and our Thursday night specials featuring roasted chicken. Watch the Iowa games with 50-cent wings and drink specials at Hartridge, north of Manchester on 195th Street.
15 on the year.
John and Brian back with you from North Linn. Swinging a miss there for strike 1 on 1 to count. The leadoff man, the pitcher of record for Alburnett, Bryce Paul, 4.56. Paul, Stewart, and Christensen here to up for Alburnett. There's strike 2, 0-2 the count. Nothing in the first half of the first inning for Alburnett against Jake Himler, the 8th grade pitcher, as North Linn came back and scored 1 run on 1 hit in that bottom half of the first with 1 throwing error by Alburnett. 1-0 here, North Linn. We're in the top of the second inning. A pitch outside in the dirt, 1-2 the count. Helmer ready for the 1-2 pitch. On the way, swing and a miss. Off-balance swing there by Paul as he goes down swinging. Second strikeout of the night for Jacob Helmer, and it brings up Jordan Stewart down. So Helmer able to control these Alburnett hitters so far. He's retired 4 in a row.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of getting ahead early in the count and keeping them off balance with some off-speed stuff, and looks pretty sharp out there early on.
As there's a pitch far outside, that time for a strike on that outside corner, I should say. I haven't showed the count here. Let's see what that first one was. That one's too far outside. Hopefully he gives us a count here. Thank you. 1-2 is the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 down here in the top of the second inning. 1-0 in favor of North Linn. 1-2 on the way, swung on and missed, drops off the table, and another strikeout, third strikeout of the game for Helmer. Stewart strikes out swinging, and it brings up Kyle Christensen.
Again, Hilmer got ahead in the count and was able to keep him off balance. Just doing a great job right now of staying around the plate and locating his stuff.
In that outside corner from the home plate umpire, Brandon Yuska, as well as Kyle Christensen, the third baseman, stands in. And there is a ball outside that he's going to go with the. Did he go on the swing?
They said no. I thought maybe they'd check there, but they never.
But he called it a strike.
Did he?
Yeah.
Our scoreboard operator over here.
I believe he called it a strike. Sure looked like it. There's a base hit. Doesn't matter now. Into center field off the bat of Christensen. And the first of the game for Alburnett, a 2-out variety hit into center.
We'll bring up first baseman number 18, Levy.
And Levy comes in now here for Alburnett, the number 7 hitter, with 2 down in the top of the second inning. Step off and look over by Hilmer. For Jake Hilmer, 1 start, his second here tonight. 6 appearances, a 2-1 record, 19 innings pitched, 12 hits against him, 6 runs, a 1.11 ERA. Opponents hitting just 174 against him. He struck out to 24 coming in tonight, so he is 27 now. He's walked 5 and hit 1 batter. The 8th grader, Jake Hilmer, leading hitter on the team as well for North Linn, as there is a strike called right on that outside corner at the knees. 0-1 the count here to Demas Levy. As the ball misses, we're even now, 1-1 the count. Alburnett suffered those 2 losses to Lisbon at home on Wednesday night. The first losses to a 1A team this year. Puts the record 8-4. There's a little looper right side. Second baseman coming on and putting it away as Fluhop. The line out to the second baseman for the 3rd out. One runner left on for Alburnett. We go to the bottom half of the second. 1-0 North Linn. This is Area Baseball, KMCH Sports.
Northeast Iowa Telephone Service in Manchester has everything you need to stay connected. Northeast Iowa Telephone has a staff of professionals available to help you get connected, from the installation of your new entertainment system to cable and data wiring in your home or business. Northeast Iowa Telephone Service is your sight, sound, and electronics connection on South Franklin Street in downtown Manchester.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank, with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Benton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404. For more information, your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber, big town quality with small town service. Delhi Lumber, your authorized overhead Midland door dealer, has big town quality with small town service.
Now batting for the Lynx.
And welcome back into North Linn. Bottom of the second inning. Ryan Miller, the center fielder, will stand in. The freshman, one of the 4 freshmen on the team for North Linn. Well, the good younger athletes here at North Linn takes a ball high upstairs. Talented basketball player for Coach Hilmer and company in the wintertime last winter. Everybody coming back this coming season. There's a fly ball in the infield behind the mound. The shortstop comes all the way in and can't hang on to it, as his momentum take him to the first base side of second on the run still, and he had it hit the glove and bound on the grass. The second error of the game. Not the easiest of plays, but one he would say he should have had that time. Second error of the game for Alburnett.
Here's another situation. I think North Lynn's really got to take advantage of these chances. Alburnett's a really good team, and doesn't make a lot of mistakes. So when they do, the Lynx have to capitalize here and get this run across somehow.
Logan Novak, the left fielder, skies this one right side. Right fielder coming on will make the catch. As one down here.
Second baseman, number 7, Brad.
On the F9, and brings up Brad Fluhop now, the second baseman for the Lynx. Left-handed hitter. The number 7, the traditional white home uniforms with the maroon pinstripes. Cut off jerseys. There's a ball that gets by the catcher, goes to the backstop, and Miller will advance easily to second on the fastball by the catcher that time, Rose. 1-0 the count with one down. Was he off and going?
He was running on the pitch, yeah.
Stolen base it is. 2-0 the count. Here with one down. And the last of the second inning. Fluhop awaits the 2-0 pitch. On the way, there's a strike in the inside corner. Above the knees, 2-1 the count. Bryce Paul, his third start of the year. He's got a 2-0 record, 10 2/3 innings pitched, 9 hits against him, 5 runs, a 2.63 ERA. Swing and a miss there on the pitch outside. We're even now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. As Paul has walked 7, struck out 16, leads the team in that category. Opponents are hitting 205 against him. 2-2 the count here to Fluhop, number 7 batter in the Lynx lineup. 2-2 on the way. Outside, too far for ball 3. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes with 1 down. A runner on second base here for North Linn. They lead this ball game early, 1-0. There's a ground ball right side. Foul ball, and it'll stay 3-2.
Well, Miller's getting a nice size lead out there. Alburnett not really holding him on a whole lot. So if Fluhop can get a base hit here, Ryan should have a good chance of coming around to score.
There's a ball thrown inside for ball 4. And the first walk of the night as Fluhop takes his place at first, brings up Sean Boardman now. Boardman, the first baseman, standing in, a right-handed hitter. Runners on first and second, 1 down in the bottom of the second. There's a strike of the outer half at the knees. Boardman's behind in the count here, 0-1. Boardman, 278 hitter. He's got 6 runs, 15 hits, 2 doubles, 7 RBI. As runners move up there on a pitch that got away from the catcher.
I think they were going on that pitch too, Swish. They weren't really paying a lot of attention there to the base runners, and I think Coach Griff gave him the green light and got 2 in scoring position here.
That's Paul concentrating on the batters here. 1-1. Pitch on that outside corner for a strike. 1-2 the count now. One-two on the way. This one's lifted in the outfield, shallow center field. Runner will be tagging, and nope, going to bluff it. And a good throw in by the center fielder in shallow center, and the runner goes back to second. That's a dangerous throw by the catcher, Rose, that time. Confident that his shortstop, Bolin, was going to make that play. He did. Runners are on second and third.
Yeah, that was a dangerous throw there. The center fielder had moved over toward right field to make that catch, and if that would have got by the second baseman, there was nobody out there.
No, both runs would have scored. David Sieber stands in the 9-hole here, the right fielder. With 2 runners on and 2 out, bottom of the second inning, North Linn leads this game 1-0, trying to extend it here. With 2 runners in scoring position, the 5th batter of the inning, Sieber stands in, pops this one up right side. Might be playable. The catcher, Rose, can't get their diving effort right before the end of the dugout on the first base Alburnett side, right near the on-deck circle, and Sieber will have new life here, 0-1 to count.
Yeah, heck of an effort there by Rose. The catcher just came up a little short, but, big spot here for the Lynx. It'd be nice to get a couple of these runs in and jump on top of Alburnett early. Like I said before, they're, obviously a very good team, and, the Lynx are young, get some confidence and get these 2 runs across.
Sieber, one of the 3 8th graders on the squad. He lines this one on the play right side, 0-2 the count. He's hitting 125 on the year, 9 runs, 5 hits. He's got 5 RBI of the season. Sieber stands back in. 0-2 count. on the way. Here's strike 3, right down the inside corner there above the knees, and Siebert takes that one. And the Link Strand up there here in the second. We go to the third, 1-0 Northland. This is Area Baseball, KMCH Sports.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply Free Checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
And welcome back into Northland. We're in the third inning. John Swisher, Brian Wheatley, head girls coach and also assistant girls golf coach here at Northland. I'll give you proper credit of all the sports you're involved with here, and 6th grade teacher at the middle school level here at Northland as well. Brian Wheatley, glad to have him along as there's a swing and a miss. The outside corner, Joey Phillip, the left fielder for the Pirates, standing in. 8-9-1, Phillip, Cameron, and Caves due up here for Alburnett. Northland leads this ball game 1-0. It's a ball outside and high for ball 1. 1-1 the count here. In the top of this third inning. 1-1 on the way from Hilmer. Just upstairs a tad for ball 2. 2-1 the count to Joey Phillip. Phillip, one of the juniors. 500 average and 16 at-bats. Skies this one, medium depth center field. Miller scoots over to his right and has it. The F8 fly out to the center fielder for out number 1. Brings up Christian Cameron now. Cameron is a junior, 29 at-bats for him. 241 average, 9 runs, 7 hits, 1 double, 4 RBIs. Struck out 10 times. He leads the team in that category. One down here at the top of the third. There's a ball outside. Misses zone. 1-0 the count. Cameron, one of the 8 juniors on the roster for head coach Tony Stenberg. There's a strike on the outside corner. 1-1 the count. Coach Stenberg, as I mentioned, played at Benton Community. He's been to state twice. Once as a player in 2009 with the Bobcats were 35-7. And the second time as a coach. He was assistant coach for Coach Anderson at Benton Community in 2012. His younger brother Jake, the first base coach. He was there as a player as his senior year in 2012. Swung on a miss. Up and in there. The count is 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 down. Number 9 batter, Christian Cameron. Swing and a miss there. Another strikeout for Hilmer. The 4th strikeout of the game. All swinging variety here so far by the Alburnett offense. Brings up the top of the order in Dylan Caves, who flew out to Novak and left his first time up in the first inning. Stands in here with 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the third. This one is laced into center field. Miller coming on, going to bounce in front of him to 1 hopper. 2 out, single to center off the bat of Dylan Caves.
Caves single to center.
Caves, second hitter, leading hitter on the team, 452 average. That's his 15th hit of the year. He's got 1 double, 14 runs scored, 8 RBI. That brings up Ian Boleen here. Boleen, swinging strikeout his last time up. Grounds this one hard to third, past the diving third baseman Roush. And runners will be on first and second here.
Boleen single to left field. We'll bring up the catcher.
So back-to-back hits. The 3rd hit of the game there by Boleen for the Alburnett team. Colton Rose stands in. He flew out to Novak in left field in the first. Runners on first and second. Here with 2 away at the top of the third inning. Rose, the number 3 batter. Mentioned earlier, the lone player on the Pirates continuing his baseball career after high school, going to Kirkwood to play. Homer checks the runner at second. Now the pitch. It's popped up in the air. Miller will come on, seems to have it, and he does. And Northland gets out of a little jam there. Fly out to the center fielder for out number 3. Go to the bottom of the third, 1-0. Lynx. This is Area Baseball from KMCH Sports.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Whatever your favorite sport, we know you will join Parrott Insurance and Grinnell Mutual in supporting all of our local athletes. Parrott Insurance is proud to be part of this community and looks forward to catching all of the sports action this year. If you want a strong insurance team working for you, call Parrott Insurance today for a quote from Grinnell Mutual and experience our policy of working together.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Leading off the bottom of the first. Back into Northland. John Swisher along with Brian Wheatley tonight here. Game 1 of 2 games coming up to you for you here tonight as West Delaware baseball is postponed because of the field conditions and the weather tonight. They decided to forego that and push it back the next Friday night against South Tama. Here's a fly ball off the bat of the leadoff man for the Lynx, Jake Hilmer, as the fly out to the center fielder for out number 1, as the Lynx will have Quentin Breer and Jacob Russin due up here in this bottom of the third inning. Lynx scored 1 run in the first inning and lead this ball game 1-0 now here in the last of the third. This one swung and missed on a pitch high and inside there as 0-1 the count with 1 down. The Zach Erickson benefit going on here tonight. The 2014 graduate of Northland High School as a foul ball in the box off the left foot of Breer. 0-2 the count, as he played baseball and also was a member of the FFA here, as diagnosed with, we talked about that rare form of cancer a couple months ago. He's been battling that and been taking chemotherapy the past couple months at the University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, so the benefit to raise funds for the family to help with those medical expenses here tonight. As we talked about, starting to be a good crowd. Umbrellas up with that mist that's been coming down on a 65-degree night here. As there's a ball bouncing in the dirt outside for ball 1-1-2 the count to Clinton Breer, as Breer coming in with 17 runs, 20 hits, 12 RBIs, 385 hitter, third leading hitter on the team for the Lynx. 1-2 count here. The pitch from Paul is outside, too far for ball 2, 2-2 the count. All right, Lynx coming in, having won 6 in a row. They're 13-5 record overall, and there's a late swing on a pitch outside. Thought it was too close to take, and Breer swung late and goes down swinging for the second time, and is the 4th strikeout victim for Paul tonight. Second out here in the third brings up Jacob Rosson. Grounded out to the pitcher, Paul, his last time up in the first. 2 down here. This bottom of the third, as the ball bounces for the plate, gets past the catcher. The on-deck batter Voss will hustle for that one. 1-0 the count here to Jacob Rawson. These two teams met a year ago on June 12th. Exact same date here now with the postponement from last night. There's a strike, 1-1 the count. Alburnett won both of last year's contests, 14-4 and 6-3. This one's popped up and out of play, 1-2 now the count. Alburnett was 30-2 a year ago. They lost in the second round of the playoffs to Iowa City Regina, 7-0 in Alburnett. In the last 9 games, past 4 seasons, Alburnett leads this series 7-2. There's a slow roller left side. Third baseman Christensen gets all the way over in front of the shortstop. He throws, pulls the first baseman off the bag. It'll be the E5 there, the third error of the game for Alburnett. Here with 2 outs in the third.
Another chance here for the Lynx, maybe taking advantage. I think you said that's the third error so far.
It is.
And, to beat good teams, you're going to have to take advantage of these mistakes eventually and push these runs across the plate.
Like Trimble score one of the first. There is a throw down. It skips past the second baseman, Caves, as Rawson will stay put right there. The center fielder came in and picked it up in shallow center. It was 1 ball. Nope, it was a strike. In line, 0-1 the count. So the home plate umpire, Brandon Yuska. 2 down here, the last of the third. 0-1 the count. Here to Voss, who struck out swinging his first time of the first. The 0-1 is a ball that misses, low and out, 1-1. Here to Justin Voss, the DH. Coming in, hitting .308, 11 runs, 16 hits, 8 RBIs. There's ball 2, taken outside, 2-1 the count. Alburnett has had an error in each inning now. And there's a foul ball. And we're even 2-2 the count. A throwing error in the first. An error by the shortstop and now by the third baseman here the last 2 innings. 2-2 the count to Voss, the number 4 hitter for the Lynx. With 2 down, a runner on second. The bottom of the third, the pitch from Paul, 2-2 on the way. Swung on and got a piece of it. Fouls it off right side of the plate, and the count remains at 2-2. For this young North Linn team, we talked about no juniors. There's 3 seniors on the roster, 3 sophomores, 4 freshmen, and 3 eighth graders for head coach Travis Griffin. The 2-2 upstairs, grounded left side. Shortstop Bolin up and over, gets his man. 6-3 put out, ground out to shortstop for out number 3. Takes us to the 4th. 1-0 North Linn area baseball. KMC Sports.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Hopkinton, and Nubian Bank. Community banking with people you know. Member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Back into North Linn here in the top of the fourth inning. Bryce Paul leads it off, swinging a miss on a pitch outside of low there. 0-1 the count. Paul, Stewart, and Christensen do up. 4-5-6 here for Alburnett. Paul struck out swinging his last time up in the second against the eighth grader. Swinging a miss there. 0-2 the count. 4 strikeouts so far for Hilbert. As 3 hits by Alburnett, 1 in the second. They've left all 3 of those runners on. Swinging a miss to the outside corner. Took a little off of that one, and Paul goes down swinging for the second time. The 5th strikeout now, and gives us 1 out here in the 4th. Brings up Jordan Stewart.
Yeah, did a good job there. Hilmer just stayed away, and got him to chase all 3 of them.
And good job of mixing up the speeds, not just relying on the fastball, the off-speed stuff, mix and matching here, kind of fooling these Alburnett batters so far in this ball.
Really, both pitchers, Hilmer and Paul are doing a good job of keeping the other team off balance, and there hasn't been a lot of hard hit balls. Alburnett's got the few errors there, but there hasn't been anything really hard hit by either team at this point. Both pitchers are doing a nice job of throwing strikes and like you said, changing speeds and locating their pitches and doing a nice job.
Ball's popped up and out of play, and it evens the count now. 1-1. There's a strike at the outside corner, thigh high. 1-2 the count here to Stewart. 16 runs, 14 hits coming in, 11 RBIs. Up near the lead in that category, a .452 hitter, one of the leading hitters on this team. And not a good-looking swing there. Fooled him on the pitch outside. Took a little off to Hilmer, and he gets his second strikeout to show for it there. Another swinging strikeout, and that's the second of the night for Stewart as well. Kyle Christensen will stand in, so it's not every day you can strike out the 4 and 5 batters. Both times that 4 strikeouts, all swinging between them. The first 2 times they've been up at the plate. And Hilmer, he misses on a pitch there to Christensen. They're here. 1-0 the count with 2 down. Here at the top of the 4th inning, 1-0 North Linn. There's a strike in the inside corner above the knees. We're even at 1-1 the count. The 19th and 20th games are here tonight for North Linn. 13th and 14th overall the season for Alburnett. There's a strike in the outside corner, thigh high. 1-2 the count. North Linn looking for their first winning season since 2010 when they were 21-11. 1-2 in there, 2-2 the count. Last 6 seasons for North Linn baseball, 98 wins, 107 losses. Alburnett, 100 wins, 58 losses on their side of things. The last 6 seasons. 2-2 from Hilmer. On the way. Upstairs, shoulder high, ball 3, full count. To the number 6 batter, Kyle Christensen. And there's ball 4, just misses his own. And Christensen will take the walk, first walk of the game here, given up by Hilmer.
Yeah, just kind of missed there. That was awful close, just off the outside corner a little bit.
So Hilmer trying to call him back after the 2-out walk. There's a ball downstairs, 1-0 the count. The lost Lieber stands in. He lined out to Fluhop at second, his first time up in the second inning. Lieber, there's a throw over. Sliding back in head first is Christensen at first base. As Lieber, 9 runs, 11 hits. There's a strike taken on the outside. 1-1 the count to DeLoss. Leby to a .423 hitter. There's a ground ball left side. Third baseman Roush can't get a handle on that one as it goes right by him into left field for the error, as the first error of the game by the Lynx defense, and puts runners on first and second with 2 away here in this 4th inning. So you don't want to do that when you have 2 outs already. Thing is the bottom part of the order here, but can't give them any more freebies here if you're North Linn as a pinch runner there.
Like you said, a walk and an error, both with 2 outs, and get yourself in a little bit of a jam here against good teams, and more times than not, they're going to make you pay. So we'll see if Hilmer can work his way out of this one here again.
So pinch runner for Christensen, the third baseman, out at second. Number 30 for Alburnett. That is Luke Smith, an 8th grader. Runners on first and second, 2 down here. There is a strike taken by Joey Phillip, who flew out to Miller in center his last time in the third. Stands in here with 2 runners on, first and second, 2 down. Top of the fourth, 1-0. Northland leads this game. Battle of Traverse Conference West Division opponent teams here tonight. Swing and a miss there on the outside corner. We're sitting with an 0-2 count. And we're way ahead of the number 8 batter, Joey Phillip. Hilmer and close to sliding back into second there as Smith, the 8th grade pinch runner, just able to get back in safely. Hilmer with the pickoff attempt. Check of the runner, another pitch. 0-2 swung and a miss. Another strikeout. 7th of the game for Hilmer as takes us to the bottom of the 4th inning. 1-0 still Northland. Area baseball, KMC Sports.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Does your athlete have knee, ankle, or muscle pain from training hard? Are you looking for a simple, quick, and safe way to relieve that pain? Long-Term Medical Supply can help with their new non-prescription TENS device. Stop by the Long-Term Medical Supply location in downtown Manchester and relieve your athlete's pain today.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Back into Northland. Oh, error on the head coach. Coach Travis Griffith not able to handle that ball down the third base line. He went to his left and just not able to haul it in as Ryan Miller, his freshman center fielder, standing in here. 0-1 the count. He skies this one right side. That'll be out of play for strike 2. 0-2 the count. Northland leading bottom of the 4th inning. 1-0 over Alburnett. This battle of Traverse Conference teams here tonight, and Zach Erickson benefit night at the ballpark here in Northland. Paul, the pitcher for Alburnett. There's a ball outside, 1-2 the count here to Ryan Miller. Reached on an error, was stranded his last time in the second. 5-6-7 to up for the Lynx here in the 4th. Miller, Novak, and Fluha. The 1-2. On the way, downstairs, ball 2, 2-2 the count. Check of the Major League scoreboard. The Cubs and the Reds are tied at Wrigley into the 9th inning. Yankees and Baltimore later on tonight. There's a ball outside for ball 3, full count. No other finals. That was the only day game in Major League Baseball today. Cubs and Reds tied top of the 9th, 4-4. Ball 3 there, full count now, 3-2 on the way. Upstairs, too high, and a leadoff walk, the second walk of the game, allowed by Mr. Paul. Miller's on first.
Left fielder number 14, Logan Novak.
Novak now stands in, the left fielder. As Novak. Are you calling the squeeze here? Calling the bunt?
I have a bunt.
There's a low and outside. Squared to bunt. High throw. And Miller will keep on running. Another error throwing. Good throw by the center fielder. Stewart not in time as Miller scoots into third. As the stolen base and then the error there by the catcher to allow Miller to get the third. Novak.
We'll see here. I know Coach Griff likes the squeeze play, so we'll see if we get one of these this early in the game.
There's a strike on the outside corner. As a 1-1 the count here. 1 ball, 1 strike to Logan Novak. As Coach Griff known around the area for squeezing. He loves to call that squeeze play. We'll see if it's on here with his number 6 hitter, Novak. 1-1 the count to Novak with a runner on third base in the form of Miller. Got on with a leadoff walk. The 1-1 on the way. Fouled back to the fence. 1 ball and 2 strikes here. The count to Novak. As Novak is back in and ready here. The runner on third, 2 strikes now. Flu hop in the on-deck circle for the Lynx. This one skied up in the air in the infield. It's before second base. The shortstop, Linn, gets over and makes the catch. The pop out to the shortstop for out number 1. Brings up Brad Fluhop now, who walked his last time up in the second. He stands in here with 1 out and a runner on third base. Lynx leading 1-0 here in the bottom of the 4th. So the Lynx with a runner on third, nobody out. There's a square around and not able to make contact with that ball a little lower than Fluhop had anticipated. And not able to get a piece of it for a strike, 0-1 the count.
Yeah, this is a situation here. Northland's got to get this run in. Runner on third, nobody out. The pop-up last time, you need a ground ball. You need something in play here to get this run across.
There is a attempted squeeze, and Miller will come in to score on the errant throw by the catcher. The catcher threw right away to the runner, the third baseman. He should have ran him back. Miller was only a third way down the line, but instead of running at him, he threw it right away to try to pick him off. And Miller, just smart heads-up play, ran to the plate. The throw was in the dirt, caught by the third baseman, and that's how the Lynx were able to get their second run. So not able to get the squeeze bunt down. Didn't need it that time. The Lynx lead 2-0.
Yeah, that was the case. Like you said, kind of Miller caught off the base path there a little bit, didn't get the bunt down, but Alburnett kind of panicked there. Like you said, should have ran him down and maybe had a chance to make the out. But heads up, aggressive base run and putting pressure on the defense there. And, Northland will take the run any way they can get it in that situation.
So Fluhop standing in 1-2 the count with 1 down here in the top of the bottom of the 4th inning, I should say. 2-0 Northland. The 1-2 on the way. Ground ball right side. Caves coming on will throw the first and get his man the 4-3 ground out to the second baseman for the second out. Brings up Sean Boardman now. Boardman flew out to the center fielder Stewart his last time in the second. Boardman. Swing on this. Eye high. Upstairs for a strike, 0-1 the count. There's a strike on the outside corner at the knees. 0-2 the count here to Boardman. I'm here to help. 0-2 on the way. There's a ball outside of the dirt for ball 1-1 and 2 the count. Here to Sean Boardman, number 8 hitter, the first baseman for Northland. The 1-2 on the way. Strike 3 right at the knees. Boardman takes it looking. 1 run in for Northland. We go to the 5th. And it's 2-0 in favor of the Lakes. This is Area Baseball, KMCH Sports.
GMB Bank in Manchester is proud to support all area athletes and their communities. The GMB team is your connection to convenient banking and everyday time savers, like your debit card, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. Connect with a financial partner who truly understands your needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
Larry at Greenworks Landscaping can create the look you've always wanted with landscaping, trees, and shrubs, retaining walls, paver patios, fire rings, and windbreaks. Larry can deliver bulk mulch. And edgers, call Larry at 563-920-3776. Greenworks Landscaping, from complete custom landscape to the do-it-yourselfer.
Strength on its own can be impressive. When consistency is added, that's when it becomes real. Northwestern Mutual has been able to deliver real financial strength for over 150 years through every economic environment. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. Northwestern Mutual, insurance, investments, ideas.
Along with in-studio producer Trevor Hunt back in Manchester tonight on East Main Street. John Swisher, Brian Whaley, glad to have you along with us. Northland Area Baseball here tonight, hosting the Alburnett Pirates, leading Alburnett 2-0 are the Lynx through 4 innings. Here at the top of the 5th, 9-1-2. Cameron, Caves, and Boleen slated for the Pirates. We're 8-4 on the year. Northland comes in with a record of 13-5. There's a pitch outside, just missed for ball 1. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 on the way, up and in, as Cameron helped out Helmer there for strike 2, 1-2 the count. Through 4 innings for the Lynx, 2 runs, only 1 hit, 3 Alburnett errors, 3 runners left on base. There is a ball just misses outside there. We're even 2 balls and 2 strikes. For Alburnett, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error for Northland, and 5 left on for the Pirates through 4. This one's popped up and out of play right side. Count sees 2 balls and 2 strikes here in the top of this 5th inning. Two on the way from Elmer. Outside, too much for ball 3. Apparently, full count here. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Northland off to a good start here in game 1. 2-0 lead. This one's popped up left side on the infield. It'll be foul territory. Helmer calls off his third base. Will make the catch with his back towards the infield. And Helmer will pop out to the pitcher for out number 1.
The pitcher for the first out of the inning brings up second baseman number 3, Dylan.
It'll be interesting here now, rolling through the 3rd time through the lineup here for Alburnett. See some of these guys, that have been off balance by Helmer's off-speed stuff. They can catch up to it here, third time seeing him.
Caves got to hit his last time up center. He chops this one left side, past the timing third baseman, deep in the hole. Could be a chance career with the effort there, but it bounds into left field. Would have been a tough play if he was able to get there by Pierce. So it'll be the hit to the left side off the bat of Caves, and it brings up Ian Boleen now. Got to hit his last time to left field. He's 1 for 2.
Caves got good speed over there at first base. See if he's on the move here. See if Alburnett tries to get something going.
Caves 10 for 10 in the stolen base department on the year. And there is a strike in the inside corner, waist high. 0-1 the count as the mist continues to come down here at Northland. 65 degrees, winds out of the east at 9 miles per hour. Pickoff attempt throw over. Able to slide back in safely as the runner Caves. Helmer knows his speed over there. Caves and Bryce Paul, the starting pitcher, have the most stolen bases with 10. There's a slow roller left side. Shortstop comes up and over and not in time. It's Freer knew he had to hurry. Fired over the Boardman at first, just able to beat it out is Boleen, and back-to-back infield hits here. Have the runners on first and second with 1 down. It brings up Colton Rose.
Yeah, neither one of the last 2 balls hit very hard, like you said. Just kind of hit in between those spots and a slow roller there. And Alburnett, so this is their best scoring opportunity so far. First and second one out, coming to the 3rd hitter in their lineup.
Rose, second best average hitter on the team, 464, 16 runs, 13 hits coming in. Leads the team in RBIs with 12. Takes a strike there, 0-1 the count to Rose. Number 3 hitter. One of the seniors on this team for Alburnett. 6 seniors. There's a chopper right side of the dish for strike 2. 0-2 the count with 1 down. James on second, Boleen on first. To pop out to a fly out to left by Rose, to left and center his last 2 times up in the first and third innings. Now time is called. Helmer had the glove off and getting ready now for the 0-2. 0-2 from Helmer as he checks the runners on the way upstairs. Chin high there for ball 1. 1-2 the count with 1 away. Runners on first and second. Top of the 5th inning. Lynx have a 2-0 lead. This one is hit into center field. Miller coming on. He makes the catch, fired into second, not in time as the runner able to get back. At second is Caves, but Ryan Miller, nice play out in center field, able to haul that one in for the second out.
Yeah, great effort there by Miller. Got a nice jump on that, kind of one of those tailing away line drives there, and just about had him doubled up here at second base. Now, big spot here for Paul. Struck out twice so far. Chance to make this game a lot closer here.
2 swinging strikeouts his last 2 times in the second and the fourth against Helmer, as Paul comes in the leading average hitter on the team, 515 average, 11 RBI, 17 hits, 12 runs. Been fooled tonight by Helmer's counterpart pitcher, as there is a strike taken, waist high on the inside corner. 0-1 the count. Here with 2 down. 0-1 on the way. This one's hit into left center field. Miller will shift over to his right and make the catch, and they get out of another jam there with 2 runners on as we head to the bottom of the 5th. So 2-0 Northland Area Baseball, KMC Sports.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
Get in shape and have fun at 24-Hour Total Fitness Center on East Main in Manchester. All levels, all ages. Begin your road to better health today at 24-Hour Total Fitness Center, East Main, Manchester.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Welcome back in, bottom of the 5th. Ground ball left side off the bat of David Sieber. And it will be a ground out to the shortstop, 6-3 for out number 1. And it brings up top of the order Jake Kilmer, who is 1 for 2 and a hit and scored the first run of the game in the first. Flew out to Stewart his last time in the third. A heavier miss coming down now here at North Linn. As on this 65-degree night, 1-0 the count. Here to Helmer, the 8th grader. Starting pitcher for the Lynx. 2-0 North Linn. Bottom of the 5th inning here in game 1 of this Varsity Traverse Conference doubleheader. The 1-0 lined one hopper to the shortstop. Nice play by Boleen, able to throw it across, stretched by Levy, and the 6-3 put out. Rerun there, but nicer play by Boleen on the one hop. as it brings up Clinton Prier down with 2 down.
Yeah, real good play there by the shortstop. That ball was well hit and kind of in between. A lot of times you see those ones skirt through, but he did a nice job of staying with it and scooping it up on the hop.
Kept his body in front of that one that time. 2 down here. Clinton Prier. He's got 2 strikeouts so far. Struck out swinging twice in the first and third. Takes a ball there. 1-0 the count. Here to Clinton Prier. The 1-0 outside in the dirt for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Ball getting more and more moisture on it with the heavier mist here. Coming down as this game an hour and 5 minutes old. We're here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2-0 on the way. Ball outside gets by the catcher Rose as his counterpart catcher Rawson will track it down from his on-deck position. 3-0 the count. Here to Prier. There's a strike right over the middle of the plate, above the knees. Strike 1. 3-1 the count here to Clinton Prier.
20 years left.
3-1. There's a hot shot down the line right in front of Coach Griff. For strike 2, 3-2 the count. Coach Griff can't buy a break.
PA announcer awful rough here on poor Coach Griff. But
3-2 on the way. Hot shot right up the middle into center field off the glove of the pitcher Paul. Couldn't slow it up enough for the second baseman Cage to get to it, and it slithered into center field for the 2-out single off the bat of Clinton Prier. Only the second hit of the game for North Linn.
Nice at bat there by Prier. Fought off a couple tough ones, and even that pitch there I think had him pulled a little bit off balance, but he hung in there and was able to poke it up the middle.
We got time as Coach Brecht will go out and have a word with his battery of Rose and Paul here with 2 outs and a runner on first here in the bottom of the 5th inning. As Jacob Rawson will stand in. He reached on there his last time in the 3rd, and he grounded out to the pitcher in the 1st inning. North Linn last year, 19-21, 2013, 12-21, and 2012 they're 15-21. And 11-11-23, I mentioned their last winning season, 2010. They were 21-11 before that. They had 3 winning 20-plus win seasons in a row in 08, 09, and 2010. 2020, and 21. Coach Griff's first year, 07, his 9th year here at North Linn as the head baseball coach. No state appearances in the history of North Linn baseball. Alburnett has 1 back in 06 when they lost first round. Looking over the pitcher, Paul. Nothing doing is standing back in, going back to first for Prier. Now a throw over this time, and diving back in is Prier. With 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 5th. The 2-0 lead by North Linn. And another look over there is Paul very concerned about Clinton Prier. Prier 5 of 6 in the stolen base department on the season. Ball off the plate outside for ball 1. 1-0 the count here, Jacob Rawson. Rawson back in and ready. The 0-1 on the 1-0 on the way. Sliced on the play right side. And the count's even now. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 away in the bottom of the 5th. 2-0 North Linn leading with a runner on first base. Voss, the DH in the on-deck circle. There's a ball outside. Throw down, and Prier will be called out at second base on the 2-6. Caught stealing for out number 3. As we go to the 6th, still 2-0 North Linn. Area baseball, KMC Sports.
In sports, as well as banking, numbers mean everything. Making sure you have experienced athletes and bench strength are a critical combination for a winning team. The same goes for our F&M team. With an average longevity of 15 years and 28 members strong, F&M is consistently showing strength in numbers. F&M Bank, the right choice, member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff cares deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Linn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes. Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Check them out on their web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Back into the sixth inning here at North Linn, 2-0 in favor of the home team Lynx, as Alburnett coming up here in the top of the sixth, 5, 6, 7, Stewart, Christensen, and Leby against the eighth grader Jake Hiller. This one off the end of the bat, right side. Second baseman Fulop comes on, makes the catch. The pop out to the second baseman for out number 1. And it brings up Kyle Christensen now. He's 1 for 1. A hit to left field in the second, his first time up. And walked and was stranded in the fourth. Comes outside, too far for a ball. 1-0 the count. Here to Christensen. The 1-0 on the way outside and high for ball 2. 2-0 the count here to Kyle Christensen. Elmer has given up 5 hits. 7 runners left on for Alburnett. This one's popped up and out of play right side. 2-1 the count, but no runs yet. So no runs, 5 hits, 7 runners left on for Alburnett. For the Lynx, 2 runs on 2 hits and 3 left on. 3 errors by Alburnett, 1 for North Linn. This one's a floater down the line, and it will be dropped. It's higher than I had thought there. The right fielder going over in foul territory dropped it to a foul ball off the glove of Siebert. Yes. As 2-2 the count with 1 down. So Siebert hoping Hilmer can retire Christensen here. 1 hit and a walk so far in this game. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. 2-0 Lynx lead. Hilmer the look in. Now the 2-2 on the way. Outside, got him swinging. A strikeout there for out number 2. 8th strikeout of the game for Jacob Hilmer, the 8th grade pitcher for the Lynx. DeLoss Leby now stands in. He's 1 for 1. Reached on errors last time in the 4th. Lined out to the second baseman. Flew out back in the 2nd inning. Makes him swing at that one. A pitch downstairs. That fooled him for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Here with 2 down. Top of inning number 6. This game rolling right along. That started a little before 5 o'clock here tonight. This one's popped up left side. They're getting foul just in fair territory, right near the line. It was just over the line, so don't play umpire. Foul ball, but it was caught by the left fielder Novak for out number 3. Bottom of the 6th, here we come. Still 2-0 North Linn. This is Area Baseball, KMC Sports.
A great night out awaits you at Hartridge Golf Course. Join us for Taco Tuesday and our Thursday night specials featuring roasted chicken. Watch the Iowa games with 50-cent wings and drink specials at Hartridge, north of Manchester on 195th Street.
Northeast Iowa Telephone Service in Manchester has everything you need to stay connected. Northeast Iowa Telephone has a staff of professionals available to help you get connected, from the installation of your new entertainment system to cable and data wiring in your home or business. Northeast Iowa Telephone Service is your sight, sound, and electronics connection on South Franklin Street in downtown Manchester.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Lead off batter at the bottom of the sixth, moving lane. Catcher number 3, Jacob Rawson.
Back in, bottom of the sixth inning. 2-0 North Linn the lead. Jacob Rawson was up there when the caught stealing occurred in the fifth, so he'll lead off the sixth here. He sends this one a one-hopper to the right fielder. As Cameron trying to get the play at first, he overthrows the catcher right there. Good back up by the catcher Rose as a leadoff hit by Jacob Rawson to right field. Only the third hit of the game for North Linn. They scored 2 runs on a couple hits and took advantage a couple times of taking advantage of errors. 3 errors on the night so far for Alburnett. Here's Justin Voss, who's grounded out his last time. He struck out his first time in the first. Takes a strike in the outside corner, thigh high, strike one. On the count here in the last of the sixth, 2-0 North Linn. Trying to get a big conference win here tonight. They come in 5-3 overall, 1-3 in the West, as Alburnett is 6-2 overall in the conference, 0-2 in the West Division with those 2 losses to number 7 ranked Lisbon the other night in Alburnett. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2, 0-2 the count. Runner on first. Voss. 0-2. Downstairs in the dirt, throw down as the runner is going, sliding in. Got him on the tag, says the base umpire, Joe Yuska, and Rawson is cut down on the caught stealing for round number 1 and Voss stays in there with a 1-2 count.
A real nice throw there by the catcher. I thought Rawson had a pretty good jump, and it took a perfect throw to get him, and he put it right on the money.
Colton Rose, the senior catcher, going on to play baseball at Kirkwood next year. So it's popped up. And right back to us and right on top of the press box here. As that'll wake you up. That almost deserved a comment from the PA man. 1-2 on the way. Swinging a miss up and in. Voss goes down for the swinging strikeout for the second out. Brings up Ryan Miller now. Miller, who walked and scored back in the 4th inning, 1-run 4th, reached on an error and was stranded in the second. 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th with North Linn leading 2-0. Got some notes for me to read? There's a ball. Yes, please. 1-0 the count on this nice rainy Friday night here. Doesn't feel like June 12th by any means. 65 degrees. There's a ball, a strike outside. 1-1 the count here with 2 down. Miller back in and takes a big cut at that one for strike 2 swinging there. 1-2 the count here to Ryan Miller. Here with 2 away in the last of the 6th. The 1-2 popped up right side. Foul territory. First baseman going out, cannot hang on to it as the back is back towards first base on the run. And the count is still 1-2 strikes here to number 5 hitter Ryan Miller. Miller scored his last time after getting on a walk in the 4th. 1-2 the count here, I should say. as up and in for ball two. 2-2 now the count here to Ryan Miller. As 2-2 on the way. Outside, strike three at the knees. Miller throws on the pitch right on the outside corner. Goes down for a strikeout. We go to 7, 2-0 North Linn area baseball from KMCH Sports.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404. For more information, your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber, big town quality with small town service. Delhi Lumber, your authorized overhead Midland door dealer, has big town quality with small town service.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Wald LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Wald LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Back in to North Linn, and a base hit to right field starts off the top of the 7th inning. Joey Phillip lines one down the right side as Sieber got over to it, but not before a leadoff double. Stand-up variety for Joey Phillip. And the Pirates in business here to start the 7th. They need 2 runs to keep this game going. North Linn leading here at the top of inning number 7, 2-0.
Best hit ball by the Pirates there so far tonight. Did a nice job of going with that pitch to right field. And like I said, Pirates got something going here early on.
The 6th hit of the night for Alburnett here in game 1. There's a ball outside, 1-0 the count. Here to the number 9 batter, Christian Cameron. He's 0 for 2, struck out swinging in the 3rd, popped out in the 5th. The 1-0 is a strike, and 1-1 the count here to Christian Cameron. The runner on second. Helmer, the 8th grader. There's a pitch that Cameron chased for strike 2, 1-2 the count. 8 strikeouts on the night by the 8th grader Helmer. There is a pitch that just misses for ball 2. 2-2 the count. Here to Cameron. Two. There's a ball downstairs, ball 3. Full count here, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Cameron. Phillip out at second base. Led off this inning with a double. Up and in, ball 4. Cameron goes to first on the walk. Coach Griff out of the dugout, giving instructions to his team here with runners on first and second. Nobody out. Dylan Cave stands in. He's 2 for 3 on the night with 2 hits. Infield his last time hit, and a hit to center in the 3rd. He flew out. First time. There's a bunt. That's going to be out of play near the Alburnett fans on the first base side, just before the Alburnett first base dugout, as the bunt went up and outside the fence for strike 1. 0-1 the count here to Dylan Caves.
And Alburnett looking to advance both these runners into scoring position here. Probably another one coming. We'll see what Coach decides to do here.
Coach Stenberg, 3rd-year head coach at Alburnett. The 0-1 upstairs, helmet high. We're even now. 1 ball and 1 strike. Nobody out. Runners on first and second. The tying run on first in the form of Christian Cameron. North Linn scored 1 in the 1st, 1 more in the 4th. Led 2-0 here. Still leading 2-0. This ball's popped up out of play left side. 1-2 the count. Here to Dylan Caves. The leadoff man, the second baseman for Alburnett. Helmer checks the runner on second. Deep breath now the pitch. It's popped up on the infield fly. The shortstop has it. Freer. And the pop out to the shortstop for out number 1 brings up Ian Boley now. Runner still on first and second. Boley is 2 for 3. Infield hit his last time. A hit to left back in the third. He struck out his first time up in the first. Ends in here with 2 runners on and 1 down. Helmer ready. Pitch is a strike right down the pipe. 0-1 the count. Here to Boley. Good situation for this young team, trying to hold on here at home in game 1. Ball in the dirt there inside for ball 1. 1-1 the count. Trying to hang on and get a big conference win here is North Linn at home in game 1 of this doubleheader. 1-1 the count with 1 down. Over now. Checks the runner at second down to 1-1. On the outside corner, waist high for strike 2. 1-2 the count to Ian Boley. Elmer would love a ground ball here. 1-2. There is a ground ball to short. Freer to second. And they got the force out for 6-4. Shortstop to second base, covering second base. So the second out. And it brings up Colton Rhodes. Fielder's choice to the shortstop. Freer. Two down, brings up Rose here. Who's flown out every time. To left. His first time to center the last 2. Runners on first and third. Still a tying run on first base. The old third to first pickoff move, which is now illegal in the major leagues. As Helmer seeing if he could catch the runner at first napping. No can do. There's a ball outside for ball 1. 1-0 the count here to Colton Rose. Been a quick moving game here, game 1. We had 4 errors. Been a rainy, misty weather appearance in this game 1. This one's popped up. Shallow center field. Second baseman going out. Wuha puts it away for the win. And North Linn gets the victory here in game number 1 as they improve their record to 14-5 overall. 5-3 at home. 6-3 in the conference. 2-3 on the west side of the conference. Alburnett falls to 8-5, 6-3 on the road, 6-3 in the conference, and now 0-3 in the west side of the TRC. We'll come back, take a look at the numbers, and then take a break after that. Get ready for game number 2. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Whatever your favorite sport, we know you will join Parrott Insurance and Grinnell Mutual in supporting all of our local athletes. Parrott Insurance is proud to be part of this community and looks forward to catching all of the sports action this year. If you want a strong insurance team working for you, call Parrott Insurance today for a quote from Grinnell Mutual and experience our policy of working together.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Points.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Back into North Linn for the wraps on game one. A 2-0 victory here for the Lynx over Alburnett, improving the record to 14-5, sending Alburnett to 8-5 on this young season. As speaking of young, the 8th grader Jacob Hilmer gets his 3rd win of the year as he's 3-1 now in his 2nd start here tonight. He got the 2-0 win over the Alburnett Pirates and just found enough offense for the Lynx and able to take advantage of 2 errors by Alburnett. We take a look at totals on this game. Number 1, Alburnett, no runs, 6 hits. They had 3 errors, 9 runners left on base. They struck out 8 times against Jake Hilmer. As all 8 the swinging variety, they walked 2 times. For the victorious North Linn Lynx, 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, 3 left on. Struck out 7 times, 4 swinging, 3 looking, and walked once in a game that lasted 1 hour and 27 minutes here in game number 1. So a great effort by the Lynx. It wasn't the prettiest at times. Alburnett made a few more errors, and the Lynx we talked about capitalized on a couple of them and able to hold on, do enough to get the win here. And so a good win for Coach Griff and company. As we talked about, number 3 ranked team in Class 2A is Alburnett, so a very good win.
Yeah, like we talked about, few opportunities there for the Lynx. I thought really they missed out on a couple times, when Alburnett had a couple errors, but like you said, they got just enough. And, what a great effort there by Jake Hilmer, an 8th grader, up against the 3rd-rated team in the state. And, he kept them off balance most of the night. And then the 7th inning there, they got the first 2 guys on, and showed a lot of guts, a lot of competitiveness to dig down and find a way to close it out. For a young team like the Lynx have here, that's a really quality win and something they can build on here moving forward.
Absolutely. I'm sure Zach Erickson is proud of his former team. He's at home tonight, a little under the weather, as Zach Erickson night benefits going good here with fans showing up despite the rainy, misty conditions all night here, the 65-degree chilly Friday night. But one more baseball game to come here as the Lynx win game 1, 2-0. We'll send it back to the studio. Trevor Hunt will get you a news update, weather, and send you back into music. And we'll take it back in about 20, 25 minutes or so here from North Linn. Game 2 on the way. Game 1, the 2-0 win for North Linn. This is Area Baseball, JMCH Sports.